Everyone says Sword and Shield is the best era ever, but could it actually be the most overrated era ever? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to Krabby's Cards. My name is Sebastian, and today we are talking everything Sword and Shield. We're going to go through every set and look at it from a collector side and from an investor side because honestly, I don't know which one I am anymore. So let's get right into it. Sword and Shield base set going all the way back to the beginning of 2020. Sword and Shield base is a very average base set, right? Right now it's sitting at like $600 to $700 depending on. I'm looking at TCG Player and eBay for all of these, but yeah, we're right around $650 for a Sword and Shield base set box. Base set boxes typically do not perform well long term, at least compared to other sets that have the big chases and everything, right? Base sets are usually more for the playable game, so not going to spend too much time on base set. We have the Snorlax full art. I believe we have a Marnie full art, but not really a whole lot of collectability there unless you just want one for your sealed collection. And then investing, I don't know. Yeah, not crazy about Sword and Shield base set. Moving on, Rebel Clash. Rebel Clash right now is sitting right around just under the $500 mark. Rebel Clash, everything shut down right after Rebel Clash came out, and it never really got a big reprint, but it's such a weak set. You have the full art boss's orders. You do have the Sword and Shield starters in there. You have like full arts of them. There was no alt arts yet, but almost $500 for a very weak set. Doesn't feel like the best place you'd want to park your money for growth over time. And then also as a collector, it's a very weak set. The ETB is probably the most collectible thing about Rebel Clash. It has Koopa Raja on it. It's really cool. I had one and I opened it in 2020. That would probably be the only thing that I would go after as a collector, especially if you try to have one of every sealed ETB. That ETB is pretty sweet and it is super rare, crazy expensive. I think it goes for like 300-400. It's crazy because it's so rare. The prices are all over the place. Darkness Ablaze. Man, Darkness Ablaze was hyped when it came out. Charizard, but we didn't get the Rainbow Charizard chase, right? That comes in Champion's Path. We're going to talk about all the specialty sets at the end. So Darkness Ablaze, again, the Charizard, it's just a regular VMAX full art. It ran over $100 when it came out, and then it dropped to like $20. I don't even know what it's sitting at now, maybe $40-50. And then you have like Eternatus and Centiskorch. Yeah, very weak set, sitting right around the $320 to $330 mark. Again, as a collector, if you want one of the sealed booster box and ETB, I like to have one of everything if I can. So that's nice, but again, something I want to park my money in long time. Darkness Ablaze, not really it. Then we get to Vivid Voltage. We talked about Vivid Voltage a little bit yesterday. They printed a lot of Vivid Voltage, and it took a long time to even recover a little bit. Right now, sitting at around $250 to $260. You have the Chunkachu. You have a full art Pikachu that I actually really like. I actually have that in a CGC 9. And then the other thing you have that's different about Vivid Voltage than any other set in really not just the Sword and Shield era, but any Pokemon set ever, is the Amazing Rares. And the Amazing Rares are really cool. Shout out to Ern and Jodo Jake on their Real Collectors Fake Investors podcast the other night. They were talking about Amazing Rares. It was a cool segment. So I really like the Amazing Rares. I'm so mad that they stopped. It was all the legendaries. They did 9 of them. There was 6 in Vivid Voltage. But very cool. So from a collector standpoint, those are awesome. For $250 to $260, I mean, I would pick up another booster box if I didn't have it, right, as a collector. But again, to park money in as an investor, probably not something that I would choose to put my money in long term. Then we get into good old Battle Styles. Battle Styles is the first ever alt art set. Because of that, Sitting at 240 to 250 a box, I think Battle Styles is a good buy. I think there's other places if you wanted to get, more rapid growth in the next whatever 1 to 3, 3 to 5 years, that would be better. But I wouldn't mind having a couple more Battle Styles booster boxes in my collection. You have a really good chase in the Sleepy Tea Tar, and then you have the Empoleon. It's not as bad as everybody said it was when it came out. I wouldn't mind picking up a couple more boxes, honestly, just to sit on and even just to have in my collection long term. Chilling Reign. I'm a little biased when it comes to Chilling Reign. I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of ETBs. I only have one of each PC ETB, but I have a bunch of regular ETBs, and I have a couple booster boxes because it was my favorite set from the start. I liked it right from the beginning. Chilling Reign is currently sitting right at like $540 to $550. So it's very expensive. But man, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't have, I mean, go look at the set. The Blaziken is amazing. The Galarian Bird trio is so cool. I love the alt arts of the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider Calyrex. The Headless Horseman, Ice Rider, or sorry, Shadow Rider Calyrex is awesome. Then you have also the one like it's just go check them out if you've never seen them. I'm working on editing, and I'm going to try to start popping stuff up on screen, but I don't know how to do that yet. So, but Chilling Reign is a great set. If you don't have any, like, I think it's good to have a little bit. Just honestly, as a collector, I love it so much, and I think it will perform really well as, like, kind of the fourth or fifth overall best set in the Sword and Shield era. Moving on to everybody's favorite, Evolving Skies. I know I don't need to spend much time on Evolving Skies, right? It's 2,500, 2,600, whatever, a box. It's already run up so much. Who knows what the ceiling is for Evolving Skies? I mean, maybe it's $10,000. I don't know. But as a collector, I mean, I don't think you can have enough Evolving Skies in your collection, honestly. I have two ETBs of each, the two different arts, and then I have some build-in battles and some other little blisters and stuff. But I always, anytime you can find a deal, which is rare on Evolving Skies, or anytime there's a little dip, I would pick it up if you don't have any. As a collector, it is going to go down as one of the best sets in history, even though, and I'm going to make a video on this, it's missing 7 cards. It's 7 cards short of being the best Pokemon set of all time. If you know, you know. We're going to talk about that in another video. Moving on, speaking of one of those 7 cards, Fusion Strike. Man, Fusion Strike. We have the Espeon, we have the Mew VMAX, we have the Gengar VMAX, we have the Celebi. It is a really strong, it's a little top heavy, but it's a great set. Right now, Fusion Strike is sitting right at about $1,000, give or take. Man, again, that's really expensive for a booster box, but I really love the ETBs. I like the ETBs where they're at right now. I think in the high 200s into the 300s, and then the PC ETBs are a good bit more than that, probably over 400. The artwork's really cool on those. So yeah, I would, as a collector, I mean, I probably wouldn't pay $1,000 for a box, but I'd like to maybe pick up another ETB. I have one of each ETB, the PC ETB and the regular, and I have one booster box. Might look to get a little more Fusion Strike in my collection. We'll see what happens. I traded a PC ETB to my friend Matt a couple months ago, maybe like a year ago. I don't even remember what I got back, but he gouged me on that trade. He didn't know it, but he gouged me. Next up, Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars is sitting right now at about $560, $570. I love Brilliant Stars. Second favorite pickup on the list for Sword and Shield. I mean, you have the trainer gallery that has all the evolutions in it. You have the Arceus, you have the Charizard. It's a great set. Brilliant Stars. It's amazing that it wasn't liked when it came out. I don't understand it. It's so good. It's so good. The trainer gallery, there's 30 cards in the trainer gallery, which there's actually 30, and all the main booster box sets have 30 trainer gallery cards. So Brilliant Stars, I like to pick up for any purpose, right? I mean, again, I know it's expensive, but the ETBs are sweet looking. Both, this is the PC ETB and then the regular one. They're both gorgeous. Astral Radiance, probably one of the more one of the least exciting boxes in the Sword and Shield era. I mean, you have the Machamp. The Trainer Gallery has a Garchomp with Cynthia on it, which is pretty cool, but sitting at right around 380. It's pushing $400 a box. I don't like it as a long-term hold at that price as a collector or as an investor. So I'm kind of staying away from Astral. And then we get to Lost Origin. Lost Origin is probably my favorite set to kind of speculate on long term. It's not my favorite set, like I said, Chilling Reign is, but I do really like Lost Origin a lot. Even at $700 a box, man, I just think, I guess it won't catch Fusion Strike anymore at this point, but I think it is going to be a solid third place in the Sword and Shield era forever. I think you're not going to be sad that you have Lost Origin in your collection, 3 to 5 years from now. So if you don't have Lost Origin, and talk about, I don't have an ETB up. The ETBs are awesome, with Giratina on them. And that's when they were doing the PC ETBs and the regular ETBs had the different artwork, the very contrasting artwork. I wish they still did that for every single set. But so great set to pick up. Silver Tempest. I really like Silver Tempest a lot. I mean, again, talk about top heavy, it has a good, Trainer Gallery, Lost Origin, we didn't even talk about 3 Pikachus, a Charizard, and a Gengar in the Lost Origin Trainer Gallery. Absolute fire. Silver Tempest, sitting around $460 to $470 a box right now. I think it's a great pickup. I do. Long term, I think Silver Tempest is going to do really well because that Lugia V alt art is the best card in Sword and Shield. It's the best alt art. I know art is subjective, but it's incredible. I don't have it in my collection. I will own it. I think I'm going to get it in a CGC. I just don't know if I want to go after a Pristine or a 10. It's so expensive. But I think that card will carry the set. The Trainer Gallery is one of the weaker ones. You do have a Rayquaza and I forget what else. But yeah, it doesn't matter because it is just that Lugia is so good. And it's just a really cool looking set. I don't understand why they put Alolan Vulpix on the ETB, but yeah, is what it is. It would have looked way cooler with Lugia on it. Moving on to the specialty sets real quick. Champion's Path was the first specialty set to come out. Champion's Path has we actually have one right here. I didn't even plan this. Champion's Path, you have 2 cards. You have the Charizard VMAX Rainbow, and you have the shiny Charizard V, which I think is a really cool card. And then other than that, the opening experience is absolutely terrible. It's a 2-card set. It's a very small set, like 60, 65 cards. The ETBs right now are sitting right around 150 to 160. There was no PC ETBs. I just think they're going to be stagnant for a long time. I have 2. I'm not looking to pick up any more. I guess happy with having 2. I don't know. Next, Celebrations. Celebrations is sitting right now 250 to 275. It's kind of moved all over the place right now because I think it's going to pump this year with the 30th anniversary coming. If you don't have any Celebrations in your collection or there's more that you want, don't wait. I have one of everything from Celebrations, of every product, because I just really wanted to have that for the anniversary. I think I have 2 ETBs and then just one of everything else, all the collection boxes and the mini tins and everything. But yeah, pick up Celebrations if you want to have any, because it's going to go up this year. Shining Fates, by far the worst of all the Fate sets. You have the Charizard, the shiny Charizard from Darkness Ablaze. You have a very weak Baby Shiny gallery. It's really bad. Shining Fates is, it might be the worst it might be the worst specialty set ever. I don't know. It's maybe not ever, but it's really bad. The ETBs are sitting right now at about $100 to $110. Yeah, I'm not picking up any Shining Fates ETBs. Crown Zenith is the final set we're going to talk about from the Sword and Shield era. $250 an ETB right now, and loose packs and collect, Sea and Sky boxes, everything has risen pretty rapidly over the last year, the last 6 months, the last 3 months. But Crown Zenith might be the greatest set of all time. I don't think that's even a hot take. I think it's easily a top 5 Pokemon set of all time. The Galarian Gallery has 70 cards in it. You have those gold cards with Arceus and Palkia Dialga and Giratina. You have the legendary beasts that have the alt arts, and just you can go on and on. It's so good. I think it's worth every penny. I think Crown Zenith is going to be one of those sets. I know that I specifically, when it was still cheap, I bought extras of everything I could because I'm like, I want to open this 5 years from now. Like, I know I'm going to want to open this. You open 4 packs. I've done this. I've opened 4 packs of Crown Zenith out of a tin and gotten 5 hits. That's how good Crown Zenith is. It's not even close. It's crazy. I would want as much Crown Zenith in my collection, or just to hold for whatever reason long term. So yeah, that's it, guys. Real quick, I'm doing the pickup of the week at the end, or sorry, not the pickup of the week, but just the collection piece of the day or whatever. Don't think I forgot about good old Pokemon Go in the Sword and Shield era. I like these little blisters. You got Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. These are cool little pin collections. They have 3 packs in them, and I was able to, when I got this, snag the display box, which is actually really neat. I really like the display box for this. And hey, that Mewtwo from Pokemon Go is pretty dusty. Actually pretty cool, but I really like these pin collections. I bet the promos go for a good bit in a PSA 10. I don't know, but I'm not ripping these open anytime soon. They're all like holding like a present. It's pretty cool. But anyway, if you tuned in this long, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. If you can, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Sword and Shield era set is, and what you're picking up from the era before things become way out of reach. Appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next one.